it's Mrs. Kaminsky, one of your ATA brand ambassadors. I'm ready for a new story, are you? Today's story is about Cheeri. Do you know what Cheeri means? It means to defend. Let's get started. Cheeri kicks up training. Bayo was very excited to get to his tiger class. He had a big weekend. He had just competed in his first tournament and he won a competitor medal. It was bright and shiny and he wore it proudly around his neck. He couldn't wait to show his friends. When Bayo arrived at class, Cheeri was there. She was already on the floor practicing her form. She was always practicing her form. She looked very serious. "Hi, Cheeri," Bayo said. "I saw you at the tournament this weekend. How'd you do?" "I won a competitor medal. Check it out." Cheeri didn't stop practicing to look, but said coldly, "I won first place." "Wow," Bayo said. "That medal must be awesome. Can I see it?" Cheeri replied, "I didn't bring it." Bayo thought she looked sad. "Did you lose it already?" "I lose stuff all the time," he said. "No, I didn't lose it. I'm just not happy with it," Cheeri replied. "Why not?" Bayo asked. "Because my scores should have been better," she snarled. "How can your scores be better than first place?" Bayo said, confused. "You just don't get it because you don't take anything serious," Cheeri said harshly as she turned away to continue to practice. Bayo was upset for her. She had won first place but didn't seem all that excited. It wasn't any fun to win and still not be happy about it, he thought, as he put his gear bag in the cubby and got ready for class. The next class, Bayo arrived early again. It was report card day. His grades hadn't been very good lately. Cheeri was there too. She was on the floor practicing as usual. She looked angry again. "I guess you didn't get good grades either," Bayo said. "I received all A's," she said, not even looking at him. "And you're still not happy with that? Why? Because they're not A pluses? I'd be jumping up and down." "You just don't get hard work, do you?" Cheeri grumped. Master Jiangsu had heard enough. "Cheeri, Bayo, come here," he said. "Yes, sir," they yelled and ran over. Master Jiangsu spoke firmly. "I would like you two to work together today. Cheeri, you are to help Bayo study his schoolwork. Bayo, you are to help Cheeri practice her form." Both Cheeri and Bayo were confused. "He doesn't take work serious," Cheeri said. "And she always practices her form. She knows it better than I do. What can I show her?" Bayo asked. "I am confident you will both find your strengths to help each other," Master Jiangsu said. "Now go." Bayo and Cheeri sat in the homework room. Cheeri had a pile of books in front of her. Bayo had only one book covering his face. She looked very serious as she started her spelling work. Bayo popped his head out of his book and with two pencils hanging from his mouth like fangs. "Look, I'm a vampire." Cheeri didn't laugh. "If you don't take things seriously, you'll never learn," she frowned. After a boring hour of homework, they decided to take a break from studying to practice Cheeri's form. She did it one time, and it looked good and strong, but Bayo noticed something. I really like your power, but you could smile a bit, he said. What? Cheeri said. Taekwondo isn't about smiling. It's about kicking. Bayo replied. But if you don't have any fun while you're kicking, why do it? I have an idea. Why don't we play a game? Bayo ran and grabbed a ball. I'll throw this to you and you see if you can round kick it, he said excitedly. That sounds silly, Cheeri said. That's exactly the point, Bayo replied. She thought about it for a moment and then said, fine, but every time you throw the ball, you have to spell one of your words correctly first. Deal, Bayo said. Snorkel, S-N-O-R-K-E-L, snorkel. He then threw the ball and Cheeri blasted it with a round kick, sending the ball right back to him. I bet I can get the next one over your head, she said with a small smile on her face. Oh yeah? Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect, Bayo exclaimed, and he threw the ball again. This time, it went sailing over his head. They both laughed, and they played the new game all the way through Bayo's spelling list. The next class, Bayo was super excited again. He couldn't wait to show Master Jiang-Su his spelling test. He ran into the school yelling, I got 100! Of course, Cheeri was there practicing as usual, but this time she looked a little different. She was smiling. Good job on the 100, and check this out, she said as she did a round kick. My kick is higher. I guess that game worked for both of us. Look how high her kick is. Master Jiang-Su overheard and called them over again. And why do you think you both succeeded? He said. Bayo said, well, sir, I guess for me, Cheeri showed me that maybe if I wanted something bad enough, I would have to focus on it. Cheeri added, and Bayo showed me that even when I work hard, I should still remember to have fun. And what did you learn together? Master Jiang-Su said. They both said in unison, to make good friends. There is still some time before class, Master Jiang-Su said. I would like to work on my round kicks too. Bayo, do you have any more spelling words? Yes, sir, he said as he went running for the ball. The end. Wow, what a fun story about them learning together. Do you know what Grandmaster always says? There's always more to learn. You can learn from instructors, and you can learn from your friends and your family too. I hope you enjoyed this book. Next time, we can read about Rayon. Rayon becomes tiger strong. Until then, we'll see you. Stay healthy and keep training.